Hello, my name is Zach Safi. Thank you for having me on this pre-interview. I guess we'll just go over like three questions and I'll talk to you a little bit about my thoughts about that. Yeah, in only 5 minutes. What are the big problems with American education? Wow, there are just so many, but let's talk about a few of them. In my opinion, you know, I was thinking about this, and the first time I remember having an issue, I was in teacher school. I was a student in class, and I remember thinking at 10 p.m., why don't they already have a curriculum made? I'm a new teacher. I wish my school district had it or that my the university had it, but nobody had a curriculum. It's every teacher was kind of for himself. I said, what the heck is going on with that? And I realized right then, oh man, I'm going to be the one that has to make a lot of these curriculum for my department and for my stuff. And ever since then, I've really been working on that. Another issue, because I work very closely with high school children every day for many years, and even in the summer. Seems like I never get a break, right? But I'm constantly working on new curriculum with these kids. And one problem I see is a lack of creativity in the schools, definitely. Whether it be from teachers or whether it be from the students as well. You know, they're learned to just get a grade. And often you see teachers, here's your same worksheet. Fill out this worksheet, turn it in. Fill it out, turn it in. You know, even in English courses, you'd sometimes see things like fill out the same worksheet on vocabulary every week. Every class for 4 weeks is the same. And I just think, wow, where's the creativity? Where's the flexibility, man? We can do so much with this. And I would say maybe the third one is kind of interesting. It's either a lack of technology or ineffective implementation of technology. So, for example, my last principal 2 years ago, he said we should not have technology in the schools. Technology will not work. Well, I helped push back against that with other teachers, and we implemented Google and all types of technology in the school, which now ended up saving us in our transition to remote learning. Now our whole school had a seamless transition to online learning, and that's partially because of our, effective use of technology. Another thing is you don't just give kids phones and say, here, be creative. No, you got to have great websites that allow for creativity, flexibility, autonomy, all types of great things. So if you'll let me, I just want to show you really quickly something I'd gone over in a technology course that already answers a lot of these questions. What does an ideal school look like to me? Well, I really base a lot off Daniel Pink, autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Children should be taught how to think, not just what to think. If I've made this for a technology course, final. If you remember this student stands up right here to the teacher who just gives packet work. And he says, this is not how children learn. And he's at an independent school. This great video, I sued the school system, arguing for change and reform. Maybe we should teach the way children learn. Of course, we have Noam Chomsky on here for what is the purpose of education? Another issue is it seems like every school charter is, hey, the purpose of education is every kid goes to college. It's either Harvard, or Cal State, but that's it. It's like, well, there can be many purposes for education where kids can blossom and bloom with a growth mindset. But let me just show you. See, I love Drive. I love creative schools. Right? Finland. So how does America compare, right? To Finland, to Hong Kong, to Denmark, to Singapore. How about this school with no rules? I mean, I think that's too radical. In this school in Denmark, kids can come whenever they like, as long as it's 5 hours a day. I love that idea. Or let me just show you as an idealist, I think it will look something like this. Kids are learning in a safe, informal environment. They're on the computers where technology is adaptive to their needs. We have to differentiate instruction. That's one of the biggest issues. Differentiation is key, and this allows it. Look how happy and everything. What do they look like in the future? It's going to be a lot of technology. I mean, I show these to the kids. Maybe right now it's something like portfolios and stuff, but we can work on creating curriculum. One of the curriculums I've worked on is things like in the AP World History courses. And you can see some of these reviews here are, very useful, very useful. I have a government website where 12th grade gov class. Here, I like this because kids can, for example, pick 2 of the 4 videos. See how they have autonomy in their learning? They get to be creative and selective. And we get to discuss modern issues. So it's on a Google site I created. I have these for many classes. Here's some other things I've created. theme reviews for my APUS. Hope you guys like it. Thank you.